Hey, this is the host that loves to smoke and sometimes choke. The host of Studio Talk Podcast Show, the CEO of Money Over Everything Entertainment, and the owner of MOE Clothing, man. Hey, we got some real game in the building, man. We got a black entrepreneur in the building, man. And Studio Talk about to lace y'all shoes one time with some real yimping. Yeah, Juice Lee in the motherfucking house. What's up to the ism? Rise and grind.
Hey, man, you know what I mean? Money over everything. You gotta give it, you know what I'm saying? Two, and then you gotta do a double dose of this here shit, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But anyway, to make a long story short story again, man. Yeah, man, you know, MOE, man, motivating others everywhere, man. Don't be square, man. Be aware, man. But hey, check this out. We doing our greatest hits, man. We about to lace y'all up with this, you know, boom my egg, man. Hey, y'all ready for it?
Hey, Juice Lee, man, you got a lot of energy, but even besides energy, man, your lingo is something new. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really heard it before, man. So we gonna give the people a little information and game. We also gonna teach them a little bit, and then we also gonna tell them your story, and we gonna go over some current events too.
Oh, greatest hits.
Yes, Lord. So, man, let them know who you are if they don't know.
I'm Smack Deontay. I'm your favorite yimp, you know what I mean? I'm your favorite rapper, you know what I mean? I'm your favorite trapper, you know what I mean? I'm your 304 favorite motherfucking galore, you know what I mean? I'm seriously the motherfucking Fresh Prince, San Diego division, man. I'm the one that really, like, you know what I mean? Put this shit on the map. I'll write this shit something, you feel me? I'm the one that started pimp hop, you feel me? It would not be no such thing as a genre called pimp hop if I didn't sit here and think of it, you feel me, in my motherfucking head and say, fuck trap music, you feel me? I want something of my own. You feel me? I want something that my bitch can get dressed to when she's doing her greatest hits. You feel me? Introduce motherfucking pimp hop, you know what I mean? And we doing our greatest hits, you know what I mean? Introduce, you know what I mean, this day and age, you know what I mean? Where motherfuckers can actually, you know what I mean, have something to express themselves. You feel me? Besides gangster rap, besides your drug music and shoot somebody in the head, besides, you know what I mean, your sell your drug music, with trap music, y'all hide, etc. Or what they got the scam pop, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every genre. You know what I mean? You know you got different...
Man, you had to come with you said you wasn't riding a wave. You was making your own.
No, we definitely making my own motherfucking wave. You feel me? And that's when it comes to being from California, you feel me? And when you're under motherfuckers like Mac Dre, when you're under Sugar Free, you feel me? It's about identity. You know what I mean? It's about being your own. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's about, okay, this is what we gonna do. We gonna do our greatest hits. You feel me? Like I learned, you know what I mean? I'm talking about since middle school, you know what I mean? Talking about grooming in this pimp hop shit. You know what I mean? Like real shit, you know what I mean? Having the opportunity, you know what I mean? I guess you could say maybe even lucky, you know what I mean? To be around greats, you know what I mean? To have an opportunity to be at the studio where Mac Dre at, you feel me? Yeah, I'm a little kid, you know what I mean? And I'm not there definitely not there for no rapping shit, you know what I mean?
But you're still a sponge and you soaking up all the game around you.
Soaking up motherfucking game, man. Game record will recognize some game, you know what I mean? But I'm in the video, you know what I mean? I'm in the video. They got me hanging.
Oh, you on Mac Dre video?
You know what I mean? No, shit. When I say in the video, I'm in the business, you know what I mean? I'm in the video, you feel me?
Hey, look, not to cut you off, even before all that, man, let's go ahead and take them back and let them know a little bit about you. Where you from originally?
San Diego division.
You from San Diego?
San Diego division.
619?
Yeah, 619. I started San Diego division. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Hollywood division. You got your motherfucking Figaro division. You know what I mean? You got your Harry Hine division.
Yes.
And I started what you call San Diego division.
Okay.
You know
my nigga said nigga San Diego division. So in San Diego, are you in a single parent home? Do you have both your parents? Let's let them know a little bit about you. Let's keep it 100 with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? What was your daddy there? Did you know your daddy? I mean, what was you a church kid and the game got you? I mean, how to start off? What's a 5-year-old Juice Lee like?
Well, I've been in a foster home since I was 1 year old. You feel me?
Okay, so you was in a foster system? Since 1 year old?
Yeah, since I was 1 year old.
Okay.
But my pops, you feel me? Yeah, he's some yippie from about Compton, and my mama from Ludus Park. You know what I mean? Probably
now, are you talking about your foster parents, or you talking about your bloodline?
My bloodline, my pops, my real pops. You feel me? He from Compton. You know what I mean? He first generation Compton. My family's the one that moved the bushes. You feel me? Out of Compton. You feel me? And Compton became the ghetto Compton that it is today. You feel me? It used to be the suburbs. You feel me?
Yeah.
But when they came from down south, you know what I mean? The black people moved to LA. You feel me? They moved, you know what I mean? The suburbs and turned Compton into what it is, a ghetto now. But the first generation Compton is who my family is. You feel me? And that was basically, you know what I mean? You know, they kept turning to being Crips and things of that nature. My mama was from Ludus Park. My dad is from actually Compton. You know what I mean? My grandma still has their house to this day in Compton. You feel me? You know, that's where my grandma stayed. That's where, you know what I mean? That's where my roots is at. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's from Compton, California. You feel me? But my mom and dad is, yes, they're from Compton. But me, you feel me? I'm from San Diego. My dad ended up getting his ass popped. You feel me? He was slinging heroin, dope, pimping, doing his greatest hits. You feel me? Boom, laying on the headstand. You know what I mean? He was some good game. My grandpa, you feel me, is Papa Gus. You feel me? Papa Gus, you feel me, is some good pimping out of Oklahoma. You know what I mean? Oklahoma.
So this shit in your bloodline. It's in you, not on you.
Man, I'm some cross country game, right? So Oklahoma was the only black people that got their 40 acres of mule after the 65, after they freed the slavery, and they said we was gonna let you get your little greatest hits. You feel me? They didn't give a shit. You feel me? But there was one state that did get their shit. You feel me? And that was Oklahoma. You feel me?
Hey, that's something I ain't never know.
They got their 40 acres of mule, but they also was out there doing their greatest hits. You feel me? And you feel me? Is that Black Wall Street, Oklahoma? You feel me? Black Wall Street, you know what I mean, was in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. You feel me? Why? Because they got their 40 acres or more. They got their head start on life. You feel me? But what other black people didn't get, they didn't get no head start on life. You feel me? Well, after slavery in 1865, what the fuck you gonna do? Put motherfucking black people and we don't got shit. You said we free, right? Free to what? Free to go where? Free to do what? We've been slaves. Y'all took us from motherfucking Africa and we don't got shit.
Yeah.
But now we free to go where?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out your house?
Yeah.
Your mom kick you out, what you gonna do? You don't go to your own house, you gotta figure something out. Most motherfuckers gonna come back a lot afraid. 50% of the slaves that got freed, guess they dumbass did. They went back to master. But how the fuck did a black motherfucker in 1865 survive?
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. You be on the edge of the game, but then you really be on some knowledge and information. So where do you get the passion to even know about history and your heritage from?
Heritage, you feel me? Well, you feel me?
You talking about your grandpa. You talking about Black Wall Street.
You know,
just real information.
You have to know, you know what I mean? In order to know where to do your greatest hits, you feel me? You first need to rewind and know thyself. You need to know who you the fuck is, you feel me?
Yeah.
If you don't know who the fuck you is, you feel me? How you gonna motherfucking do your greatest hits?
Absolutely.
You need to know thyself first. You feel me?
You gotta know where you come from and know where you go.
If you want to do black history, you feel me? You gotta go all the way back. Okay. You gotta start in Egypt.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You gotta start in the pyramids. You know what I mean? You gotta start in the goddess times. You know what I mean? You gotta start at, you know what I mean? With the pyramids, you know what I mean? What's motherfucking doing their greatest hits? And it was about 20 gods in the pyramid and 300 goddesses.
Yeah.
That's black history. You feel me? In Egypt. You feel me?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't know where is Egypt.
In Africa.
People don't know that.
What do you mean?
They say Egypt, you feel me, is Middle Eastern. Arabs.
No, Egypt is in Africa.
But they say it's Middle Eastern. Arabs and shit. People don't understand that. The average black person don't know Egypt is in Africa.
That's crazy.
So when you go to the Bible, you feel me, you say the mystery schools. Where was the mystery schools? In Egypt. Yeah. When Jesus disappeared from 12 years old and popped up at 33, where the fuck was your motherfucking ass at, nigga?
Hey,
disappeared at 12.
Hey, look, we ain't gonna get into the religion. We gonna keep it going. So 8, 9. Now you're in elementary school. How are you in school? Is you a class clown? Do you already got a taste for the ladies? I mean, what's a young Juice Lee like in elementary school?
In elementary school, I'm definitely doing my greatest hits. But honestly, you feel me? I wasn't doing my greatest hits. You feel me? Honestly,
okay. I mean,
at 4 years old,
we don't keep it funky.
No, I was 4 years old. I was diagnosed mal-retarded. You feel me? They was about to give me away.
So you going from foster home and now they say you're borderline retarded.
Foster home. You feel me? Because I'm not talking to these bitch ass niggas. You feel me?
Okay.
Because they think I'm
quiet.
You feel me? I'm quiet. I don't say nothing. Only person I talk to is one person, to my sister. You feel me?
Okay.
So they like, what's up, this and the motherfucker? He don't say shit. He retarded. He get the mumbling when you talk. I don't say, they don't, I'm retarded in the motherfucker, you know what I mean? So they diagnosed me as mad retarded. They take me, about 4 or 5 tests, you feel me? And they're about to send me off to the home. You feel me?
Wow.
And the home is the retarded home for kids that, you know what I mean? Retarded home, he's done, you know what I mean? Wrap him up, you feel me? We're about to send him to the retarded home. But we have to take the test for you to qualify into the retarded homes, you feel me?
Yeah, they can't just ship you there. You're a child. They gotta test you first.
Yes, and I'm 4 years old, but they could be, we're done with this retarded motherfucker, you know what I mean? You don't got it, you feel me? So check, and it costs a lot, you know what I mean? It costs more when you're a foster parent, you feel me? You get $900 a month, no, think $500 a month, you know what I mean, around this time, you feel me, in the 90s. But if they're retarded, you get like $900, that's the big chips. You want
that's special. People take you into their homes to get that check.
You want the ADHD, yeah, you want the ADHD, that extra money, you feel me, nigga? That's double up, you feel me? That's a double up, you feel me?
Yeah.
What, the kid got ADHD, that's a double up, you feel me? ADHD back in the days, you feel me, is bipolar and nowadays, you feel me? But when you're a child, they call it ADHD, you feel me? But anyway,
that's a bigger check.
Short story in, they take me these tests, right? And this is funny as fuck. They say, he doesn't know what's going on around him, but he knows a lot about himself. He knows about everything about his world. You feel me?
Yeah.
He knows a lot what's going on about him. He can tell you everything about him, you know what I mean? About morning. I woke up this morning and I did this. I was a lot of self inside. I can tell you everything about my program. My video was cracking. I kept the bees, and when you start doing that dumbass shit, the bees turn to cocoon. You start doing that test. I don't know what the fuck, ABC. I don't give a fuck.
So you knew nothing about your surroundings. You knew everything about
thyself. You feel me? Everything I can tell you. Everything was going on in my program. So what the test says, literally, you feel me? It says, you feel me? Though, you know what I mean? How's your warm? You know what I mean? How's your with you? You know what I mean? Doesn't know, you know what I mean? That he can tell you a lot what's going on about himself, so he can't be retarded. So they diagnose him now retarded and say he can't be retarded.
You knew too much information to say you couldn't take any information.
So he can take it. He knows what's going on. You feel me? He knows what's going on about it. So what's going on about his program. You know what I mean? He's not attached to the real world. You feel me? You don't know nothing about, I don't know what the fuck. You can't tell me about a Birds and the Bee cartoon, woo. But I can tell you about this G.I. Joe fighting this motherfucking woo.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. I know a lot about my thyself. So basically, I stayed in a foster home. And when I stayed in a foster home, you know what I mean? I moved to Southeast San Diego in California. You feel me?
How old are you when you moved to San Diego?
Southeast San Diego?
Yeah.
I've always been in Southeast San Diego. I moved at Paradise Hills Hospital. I was born, and that's in Southeast San Diego. Paradise Hills Hospital. You feel me? So from Paradise Hills Hospital, you feel me? I went from Paradise Hills Hospital. I went to T Street in the Southside Brims. You feel me? Okay. Southside Brims in San Diego. You feel me? It's a blood area. You feel me? And that's where the first home I went to after the hospital was into the Brims on T Street. You feel me? After T Street, I stayed there for a year. You feel me? And my dad was a sick, crazy fuck from LA, you know what I mean? Doing his greatest hits, you feel me? I was in a foster home before I was born. When my mom was pregnant, you feel me? I was already in CPS custody. I was already in the foster care system, you feel me? Yeah. My brothers and sisters already got took in and gave him back, you feel me? So my mom was pregnant, you feel me? I'm in basically their system, you feel me? Saying, such and such and blah, 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 you feel me? Is pregnant with such and such, you feel me? So I was already in a foster care system when my mom was pregnant.
Okay.
You feel me? So they already was talking to you. Basically was like, hey, she pregnant with Smacky Jr. and Smacky Jr. on the way. And this is the conditions and da-da-da. And this is before I got took. You feel me? And then after that, they got you one. You feel me? They got me. I was to 1 year old. It was too much. You feel me? Smacky Yonsei and them came and they took me. And then I went to, from T Street, I went to motherfucking 58th Street. You feel me? Another home in Southeast San Diego. You feel me? And that's where I did my adolescence at.
So what ages are you there now?
This is so from 1 year old, you feel me? I went from T Street cause when you're black in a foster home, you feel me? They can't put you with a white home. They can't leave you out your area. So I was already in Southeast San Diego.
So they kept you in that area.
They have to keep you in Southeast San Diego. If you was a foster kid in La Jolla, they're going to meet you at a foster parent in La Jolla. You feel me? Since I was already in Southeast San Diego, that matched you with a foster parent in Southeast San Diego. You feel me? Which is the ghetto like a motherfucker. You feel me? So I went to 1 year old, I went to Gribble Street. My foster parents stayed on Gribble Street, you feel me? Which is a predominantly blood area, you feel me? Which is, matter of fact, a Pyru area, you feel me? And that's where I was at 1 year old, you feel me? And it was live in the motherfucker. I was going to free lunch, you feel me? At Skyline Park, you feel me? Which is a known hood park in San Diego, you feel me? I'm going there to free lunch, you know what I mean? Every motherfucker, you know what I mean? Every motherfucker.
Hey, people know who Skyline is. People know who Skyline is.
Okay, well, the free lunch program at Skyline Park, that was motherfucking, that's what we, you know what I mean? That fed me every summer, you know what I mean? We was, walking all the way to Skyline Park to get them little motherfucking free lunch sandwiches. Yeah,
so what elementary school you go to?
They got Paradise Hills, you know what I mean? Another school in Paradise Hills. So when I started school, I went, like I said, you know what I mean? I was born at Paradise Hills Hospital. You feel me? So boom, when I went in a foster home, they moved to 58th Street. 58th Street, the closest elementary school was Bethune Elementary. Bethune Elementary. Yeah, that's a school in Paradise Hills. Okay. So I went there, kindergarten first. I flunked kindergarten.
Okay.
Yeah, I was retarded in the motherfucking. I fuck you from kindergarten.
Hey, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish.
No, that's scandalous as fuck. How you flunk in kindergarten, though? How do you flunk a nigga at some kindergarten?
Hey, man.
Because you're bad
it's a child.
Fuck. No, you're bad as fuck. You're doing your greatest hits. You're telling them no. You're framing your pocket in the Legos.
Yeah.
You feel me? You're taking this home with me. You're slapping butt cheeks. You feel me?
But
how are you slapping butt cheeks in kindergarten? What you know about cheeks? What? That's bad. That's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good in kindergarten, bitch.
We fast forward. Now you're in middle school. What's going on? What's middle school juice league like?
I'm still in Paradise Hills.
I went
to actually after Bethune Elementary, I went to Nye. You feel me? Nye started, and that was the closest school to. They just opened this up. That was the closest school to me. Blah blah blah. But Nye, so it's now time for middle school. So now when I enter middle school, you feel me? I go to O'Farrell. You feel me? O'Farrell, motherfucker, is actually a known gang in San Diego. You feel me? O'Farrell Middle School is actually a gang called O'Farrell Park.
Yeah.
So when I go to motherfucking O'Farrell, you know what I mean? Nigga, like, nigga, I'm turned out. Nigga, I'm turned up. Nigga, I go from motherfucking elementary, nigga. Nigga, no, from after I go to Mira Mesa, cause I get my sister take me into custody when I get into middle school. Okay. My sister becomes my foster mom.
So now you go from being in foster home with people you don't know, but you still in the neighborhood, you know, to now you living with your real blood sister.
Oh, and
how old are you then?
I was probably 11, 12 years old.
Okay, now 12 years old, you're in a new environment, or you with a new person, same environment. What's going on with you?
That's when shit started. That's when the button got pushed.
Okay.
You feel me? That's when, nigga, I got my nephew. He an after that. He probably on 5, 6 years old. He lacing me up. That's how I smell. That's weed. What the fuck is weed? Nigga,
so you started smoking when you was 12?
No, I'm 11 years old. I don't know what weed is because I've been in a foster home. My foster parents are church going people. The Nailons are church going people. I'm not immune to drugs. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay, so at 11 years old, you never been around drugs, cocaine, weed, nothing. You don't know.
I don't know nothing about none of that. You feel me? I visit my parents during the weekends and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it was always bad visits. You feel me?
Absolutely.
It wasn't.
They kept you away from it.
If I stayed all the way in the foster care system from 1 year old all the way to 11, foster home is something you do for a couple months. And then your parents take some classes and then they get you back.
Yeah, obviously that didn't happen with you.
What did? My dad's tripping, bro.
So when you 12 now, you dibbling and dabbling with the weed. When do you get your taste or your thrive for the music or for the game or for anything?
Ism, you feel me? So I didn't know, you know what I mean, that, you know what I mean, my family, you know what I mean, was developed into some ism. I didn't know that my pops was some pimping. You feel me? I didn't know
that. Your grandpa.
You feel me? Yeah, I didn't know none of this. You feel me? Because my pops, you feel me, girlfriend, you feel me, is my pop's girlfriend. My pops, you know what I mean, has his own room, and my mom and dad has their room. You feel me? But you feel me? They always kept extra room. You feel me? And that was my dad's room where my mom wasn't allowed to go in that room. You feel me? Yeah? Yeah, that was my dad's office. You feel me?
That's it. Mom wasn't allowed to go there.
No, what? Bitch, what? She already know. Don't touch that.
Don't go. You already know.
You feel me? She know. I can't even go in the office. It's dad. You feel me? That's dad playground. You feel me? That's dad's girlfriend room also. You feel me?
Okay.
So I grew up knowing that this is my mom and that's my dad's girlfriend.
Okay.
You feel me? Now when I get older, you feel me, and I turn 18 and stuff.
Hold on. Even before you turn 18, you're in high school.
This is middle school. My dad never exposed the game to me as I'm some pimping and I'm doing my greatest hits. You feel me? It was always school shit.
Pops never did that.
It was never pimping. It was never gangbanging. It was never, you know what I mean?
Okay. He never introduced it to you.
No, he never introduced me. So he introduced, this is my girlfriend. You feel me? But really, that was his prostitute. You feel me?
That was his 304 way to go.
Yeah, I didn't understand that she stayed on El Cajon Boulevard. You feel me? El Cajon Boulevard is the track in San Diego.
That's the track in the Blade where they get paid.
In San Diego back in the days. And that's where his girlfriend stayed. You feel me?
Okay.
And she used to go work and do her greatest hits and da-da-da. But I never understood. I didn't know that. You feel me? That he was pimping. You feel me? Because he blocked me and kept me away from this shit. You feel me? But later on, when I, getting recognized game and I find out what's going on, I'm like, oh, this nigga pimping like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I ain't never knew a nigga that kept his bottom hoe for 30 motherfucking years.
So, when you are 16, 17, you in high school, are you playing sports?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you did have somewhat of a regular childhood, the foster care, you didn't see drugs, high school, you playing sports, you had somewhat of a regular lifestyle.
Alright, boom. So I introduced, if MTV's a bad motherfucker back in the days, BT's a bad motherfucker back in the days, you feel me? And yes, I did get exposed to them nasty motherfucking hip hop videos, you feel me? And I saw a video with Do or Die, you feel me? And I seen a motherfucker flip a penny.
Heads or tails.
To a bum, and the bum overnight turned to a rich, extravagant individual. And, I didn't know what pimping was, you feel me? But I knew it had something to do with girls and a lot of money, you feel me? And I said, when I want to grow up, I want to be a pimp. This before I had...
How old are you when the thoughts came into your head that you wanted to be a pimp?
I wanted to be a pimp, bro. I was on Jesus and those Mary Magdalene panties. I had to be in middle school.
Mary Magdalene panties, wow.
Yeah, on Mary Magdalene panties, I was a middle schooler, you feel me? So when I seen this video, you feel me? And I'm like, oh man, I want to be some yipping, but I didn't know nothing about yipping. I didn't know that my dad was some yipping, you feel me? I didn't know that my family was already doing something with yipping, you feel me? Yeah. I had no idea. And this when something's in your blood and something's your DNA, you feel me? Even if something's your kid, you don't never even have to meet your kid, you feel me? And you're going to have the same face expressions as them, you feel me? They going to have the same attitude as you, you feel me? You ain't never met this motherfucker, you feel me? But you're a kid, you know what I mean? Act just like you. Yeah. You know what I mean? You done got this bitch pregnant, you know what I mean? And next thing, you know what I mean? This nigga sit next to you and you about to sock him in his mouth. You know what I mean? Like for real, that DNA shit is real. So when I had that shit in my DNA, you feel me? Like nigga, I was fucked, brother. You feel me? Cause this is where it gets sicker. You feel me? Okay, Papa Gus, you feel me? Was my grandpa, right? Papa Gus came from Oakland, California, Oakland, right? Oakland, I said, is the first people that get 40 acres, not Oakland, Oklahoma. Apologize to OKC, shouts out to them. They doing their greatest hits out there, you feel me? I like OKC, they alive in a motherfucker, you feel me? No, anyway, to make a long story short and a short story in, when OKC came to motherfucking LA, you know what I mean? Yeah. He came with the little Asian bitch. You know what I mean? He came with a little Asian bitch. He was doing his grazing hits, and he had a daughter. He had some twins. You feel me? My dad is a twin. You feel me? So my grandma is a twin also. You feel me? So my grandma was a twin. You feel me? Arlita. You feel me? And then she had my dad. You feel me? Who was also a twin. You feel me? Okay. You know what I mean? So basically, twins the rest of my family. Anyway, to make a long story short story in, nigga, grandma Arlita was some towing. She was a showgirl. Okay, she was a toe. She was a speed. Papa Gus, Papa Gus was some yipping that came from OKC. His daughter, you feel me, was some towing. Yeah. You feel me? Light-skinned little Juby, like, you know what I mean? Doing her greatest hits. She met a military dude, and the military dude was the motherfucking stay-at-home dad, and he used to babysit every day. Damn. He used to babysit every day while she used to be a showgirl and doing her greatest hits. Oh, yeah, this is a movie. You feel me? Yeah, gang recognized gang. You feel me? Gang recognized gang. Man, how do you go from grandpa being in the game, daddy being some ism, to being in the foster care system, to now you being a black business owner, you have your own distribution company, you being an artist and getting real numbers and dealing with real people in the entertainment world, sorry. Right. How does that happen? How does that happen?
Because I mean, the odds are stacked against you. The numbers is built for you to fail.
I don't say some juice game. You see, I got a little, I don't know what tag. It's a 1% right there.
Yeah.
That's a 1% tag.
I think so, yeah.
Alright, boom. And the reason why I got 1%, you feel me? Because out of foster care, there's only 1% that makes it.
Absolutely. The numbers, everything's stacked against you.
You have a 1% chance of making it if you're in a foster system. You feel me? And I consider myself a 1%er.
You are that 1%.
I consider if you ever hear about Juice Lee jumping out a 7-story motherfucking building, you know what I mean?
Hey man, I seen something like that. It was in the papers. What was it in the papers?
Yeah, it was in the papers and all types of shit they did.
Yeah, they said it crushed out your face.
Yeah, on my right side of my body.
I can't tell.
Yeah, all this is that big scar right here. I don't know where it's at. But basically, you see how my form is my face is disformed. You see how that big, I don't know what that is.
They built that.
Yeah, but that.
So they had to reconstruct your face.
Oh, you see this big scar, and then you see the scar that runs down right here. Then I got a big scar that all these nails that run down here.
So let me get this right. You jumped out of a 7-story building and lived?
You get my greatest hits, did I?
What? I seen it in the papers. I think it was real.
When I say I'm a 1%er, you feel me? And I'm that 1%. When I have that, when they say you have a 1% chance of making it,
yeah, that was you.
I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
You feel me? If I have a 1% chance of making it, 10 out of 10, I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
You feel me? I probably got, you know what I mean? I probably got like 3 lives left. Probably 4.
Yeah. And we allowed to talk about that story? What happened when you jumped out that window? 7 stories. I mean, that gotta be life or death. I'm not jumping down those 7 stories. I would just have to deal with what's coming.
I did my greatest.
Can you tell that story?
Can I tell? Honestly, yeah, I can tell that story.
Basically, I mean, off that, I don't want to get you caught up. I don't know what happened or whatnot.
I was out here doing my greatest hits, boomerang on the headstand, doing cartwheels and backflips. You feel me? And next thing you know,
now we talking about the past too. This in the past, yes, Lord.
This is in the past and some shit that you feel me that you know that I moved on from. You know, but
yes, sir.
I was doing my greatest hits and allegedly, you feel me? I had a couple warrants.
Allegedly, they said you had warrants.
Allegedly, I had 2 motherfucking warrants. I had a warrant from the feds and I had a warrant from the state. You feel me?
What's the warrant for?
For probation violations, nothing serious. You feel me?
Okay.
But they was violations. You feel me?
Yeah. They was coming.
They was in my video. You feel me? It was like, nigga, you ain't been doing your greatest hits. You feel me? It was petty.
Come down and talk to us.
You feel me? Yeah, just come, you know what I mean, and do your punk ass 3-4 months like you all, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, come do that time, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You feel me?
We need that about you.
Get the fuck out of me. You know what I mean? But I'm on some shit like, bruh, I'm trying to figure this shit out.
So you was on the run.
You feel me? Was I on the run? I was on the run for years. Right? You feel me? Anytime you seen Juice Lee, nigga, I was doing my greatest hits.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nigga, I was up to something. Nigga, what?
So what city was that you jumped out the window?
Las Vegas.
You was in Las Vegas and you jumped out. It was 7 stories high.
High rise. It was in a high rise.
A 7-story high rise.
On Jesus Santos, Mary Magdalene, panties, and nigga came there. So basically, boom, I'm over here doing my greatest hits.
Okay. So you in the high rise. I see you already on your yippee.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm smacking on table, Jupiter the lights. Party, you know, it's a party and all this shit. You feel me? I guess Smacky Jr., I wasn't really fucking with her video. You feel me? She was on some, like, the shit that I wasn't into type shit. You feel me?
Okay.
And I'm into, you know what I mean? Females like having fun. She was on some fun shit, but wasn't my type of fun shit. Because her funds wasn't adding up. You feel me? I like stripper bitches. You feel me? I'm into that. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like some people don't like strippers. You feel me? I like strippers. You feel me? So you know what I mean? I will take, you know what I mean? Like, I prefer, you feel me? I'm out here getting my breadsticks. You feel me?
Yeah.
That my girlfriend do her greatest hits. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I have no problem making you making $500, you know, $1,000 a day legally. You feel me? In the strip club and paying taxes. You feel me? So the bitch you was talking about, she do hair and all types of shit. You know what I mean? And I got long fingernails because I don't hit females and definitely don't do nobody hair or do no construction. You feel me? So she was talking
no labor.
See, I don't do no labor. You feel me? Point blank period. You know what I mean? I don't get down like that. You feel me? So boom, she had to get out my video. So boom, I kick her out and do the shit. So she mad because she was really feeling my smacking Ante.
She liked the program.
What? She was over here laying in my guest room and talking about all types of kids and shit like that. Like like, I don't even have kids, bitch. And you over here talking some old freaky ass shit, you know what I mean? And nigga, like, nigga, I'm not Peter Griffin Pippin, bitch.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I'm not about to be daddy daycare and none of that. You feel me? I understand it was my kid in my video. We gonna do our greatest hits. But anyway, she wasn't talking about what I was talking about.
So what happened?
The other bitch was talking about some strip club and all types of shit. You feel me? So I'm like, ooh, she's a Jupiter Light.
She's the one.
She's a Jupiter Light. You feel me? Nigga, she was photographic. You know what I mean? I was like, man, nigga, we could do some reality TV show shit. You know what I mean? We could get to the next level. You know what I mean? I think the world might want to, you know what I mean, meet this individual. And that's what I like doing. I like, you know what I mean, developing my artists. So anyway, to make a long story short story in, I kicked the little punk ass Punky Brewster out my video. You feel me?
She's out of there.
Nigga, I actually, on Jesus Sandals and Mary Magdalene panties, I gave the bitch like $50. You feel me? Cause she was complaining about her bitch about gas. Oh, I drove all the way over here. I don't got no gas. I got a bitch $50. But mind you, her nigga was blowing up the phone. Her nigga was blowing up the phone. Going, whoa, like, nigga, where you at?
You ain't serving?
It wasn't nothing to serve. I wasn't even doing it.
He said, I'm just
the bitch came from her work. You feel me? And she pulled up on me, you know what I mean, to get some dro.
Yeah.
You feel me? So she pulled up on me just to get some dro, but when she pulled up, she ended up smoking a couple of blunts, and the bitch didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
You feel me? So the other bitch had to leave, go, and she said, Smackiana, I gotta drop you back off. Your nigga calling me. You feel me? You know what I mean? He blowing up both of their phones. You feel me? He like, your nigga calling, you know, he crazy. You feel me? Nigga, you gotta go, bitch. You feel me? I never told this story to nobody. You feel me? Not at least I don't know.
Hey, man.
You know what I mean?
This is studio talk.
But no,
hey,
this
first time ever.
This is exclusive on Jesus.
Exclusive.
But anyway, make a long story short story in. But anyway, so the bitch is like, alright, boom my head. You feel me? Like, nigga, bitch, you gotta go. Your nigga's blowing you up. You feel me? He's not about to beat my ass because you want to sit here and fuck around with Smacky Ante. You feel me? I'm telling her like, Smacky Jr. cool. She gonna be with me. I'm letting baby know like you boom lady.
She's in good hands.
You feel me? You fucking you know what I mean? Because I know the bitch for like a year already. You know what I mean? So it's not like a stranger. I'm like, what's up, Smacky Jr.? You know, you want to do your greatest hits? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I got the big paradise. I got the high. You know what I mean? Like, you got, you know, you go, what's up? You do your greatest hits. You feel me? And I'm just, you know, visiting type shit. You know what I mean? I'll be back and forth. You know what I mean? I'll go to Cali. You know what I mean? For like, you know what I mean? A day or two, boom. And I come to Vegas for like a day or two. You feel me? Then I'll go to Cali for like, and I'll kick it there for like a month or two. Then I'll go to Vegas for like a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I go really like, you know what I mean? Because Vegas, you know what I mean? Like, I'm from Cali. You know what I mean? So I don't really got nothing going on. But I come out here, you know what I mean? On some business shit. But I got like a little program, you know what I mean? I got like a little business office and all types of shit out here. You know what I mean? And so it's booming out here. You feel me? So I come out here for like a day or two max. You feel me? Never stay longer than 3 days. You feel me? But you know what I mean? But I'll be back and forth. So by the time I'm, you know what I mean? I'm back. You feel me? And
what happens on this day?
And that's when I interviewed Smacky Jr. Woo, because she's like, I never could catch you. You're always going, because I live in Cali. You feel me? So she can't really fuck with me like that. So now that she has the opportunity to be like, what's up? I'm here. You feel me? And they got woo. Like, I want to be a stripper and I'm like, you want to strip? Like, for real? Like, you want to be what's that called? A ballerina? Whatever the fuck, you know? But anyway, to make a long story short story in, she tried to fuck on my video, and her crazy ass boyfriend, you feel me, gets my address from the bitch that I kicked out.
Oh.
I kicked her out my house, and when I kicked her out, she was in her feelings and she was mad. But I knew the bitch was somewhere. She sent the location to Lil Shitty. You feel me? So Lil Shitty came with a bazooka and some more shit. You feel me? And they came banging at the door, you know what I mean, with doing his greatest hits. You feel me? I'm not boopit. You feel me? So, you know, the nigga came in blasting. Pop, 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 pop.
Came in hot.
Came in hot, shooting and everything. Shot like 4 times. You feel me?
So, you in the process of somebody shooting or hop out the window? And you hop out the window.
It's like this. You feel me? When you the one, you the one. I feel like I'm the chosen one.
Okay.
You feel me? Like on Jesus Sandals, Mary Magdalene panties, I feel like, I done turned water into wine.
I did.
I walked on water. Like, I could literally walk on water, turn water into wine, and leap from tall buildings.
That nigga said, man, I'm a manifester, man. I'm a doer, man. I'm not 1%.
And like, I already was on the edge anyway, so I always like...
How long was you in the hospital?
2 weeks. So when I jumped out this motherfucker on Jesus Sandals, so this was happening. Basically, I always wonder, like, if anything was to happen, you feel me? How the fuck would I get out this motherfucking high rise? You feel me? How would I, so I always
found out.
You feel me? Did I find out? You feel me? I was Jason Bourne on that bitch. You feel me? Nigga, I jumped out that bitch, nigga, I was letting go. Nigga, say this is how I did it. This is my secret. You feel me? I didn't jump from 7 buildings. You feel me? I jumped from 7 floors. You feel me? Yes, I did jump for 7 floors. I can't say I didn't jump for 7 floors. I jumped out that window like a motherfucker. You feel me? But then I grabbed onto the fucking, under me. I grabbed onto that balcony.
Okay.
And then I let go.
Okay.
And then I grabbed to the 5th.
Yeah.
To the 4th. Oh,
smack.
Shit. I don't got nothing else to grab on.
And you smack.
No, I didn't. It was an edge sticking out like this. And literally my foot, it was this small, literally. It was a drain. It was a water drain. And I caught my foot on it. And that was about the 2nd floor, 2nd, 3rd floor. And I'm wobbling. Oh, shit. But I don't have nothing to grab on. There's only a concrete wall in front of me. I can't hug the wall. I can't grab and nothing. You feel me? Mind you, I'm in my zone. You feel me? I'm in my zone. You feel me? Jason Bourne. Like, mind you, I just jumped off the 7th fucking floor.
Yeah.
I'm in my zone. I'm
Spider-Man.
You feel me? You already know it. You feel me? You can't tell me nothing right now. I'm in my zone, Smacky Ante. You feel me? So when I'm trying to grab, there's nothing to grab on. You feel me? It was. That fell on my right side of my body, and that's on my right side. It got paralyzed. You feel me? That's all this whole little shit. You feel me? All that shit got.
And you feel me? And then how long was you in the hospital?
For 2 weeks. They say, you feel me? I thought I hopped right back up and did my greatest hits. They say I was there for a long time.
You was in a coma for 2 weeks?
No, the camera, when they seen me fall, they said I was laid out. I don't remember being laid out. I remember falling and getting right back up and falling back down like,
they said that never happened.
I don't remember no 20, 30 minutes passing.
Okay.
How the fuck I was laid out for 10, 15 minutes? Okay. They say they seen the video, and when I landed like, and they thought I was dead, basically.
How do you go from that and being half paralyzed to man? Matter of fact, let's let them know, man. You got your own distribution.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Juice Division Distro.
JuiceDivisionDistro.com. So you're an artist also as well.
Yeah.
So you're an artist, you got your own distribution company. Exactly. How do you go from hopping out a window, body half paralyzed, used to be in the streets, sitting, you know what I'm saying, getting the dough from the old man, to being a rapper, doing real numbers, doing big numbers on TikTok, dealing with real people in the entertainment business? How do you do it?
Honestly, it's about turning legal money into legit money. You know what I mean? And actually doing this shit for a cause. You feel me?
Okay. So doing it for the funds and not the fun.
For the motherfucking funds, not the funds. You feel me? I had an opportunity to have a mentor, you feel me, that was blackballed, you feel me, back in the days when I started my record label, you feel me, I was downtown San Diego, and I ended up meeting a motherfucker. He was downtown San Diego, he was mobbing, he was with this little bitch and shit, you feel me? And I looked, I'm like, is that Smacky, huh? Nigga, we deep. We like 30, 40 deep. You know what I mean? Gang of blood niggas, power room niggas down there in LA. Yeah. We're not LA, we in San Diego. We look over. I'm like, is that Smacky Jr.? Nigga, we push up on Smacky. Nigga, what's up? Woo. Nigga, he love us, fuck with us, you feel me? And, he becomes our consultant for my record label, you feel me? And after that, I made Juice Division, you feel me? And I made my own record label, and basically, he was like, I'm blackballed from the industry. You feel me? I can't do nothing for you, but I could give you the game, you feel me? Like, I'm blackballed from the industry, nobody's gonna fuck with me because I'm blackballed. So I'm gonna give you the game, and I'm gonna teach you, basically, how to do your greatest hits, you feel me? So he was our consultant, you feel me? He was blackballed at the time. He still is blackballed, you feel me? Nobody's fucking with this nigga. But he was my big homie, you feel me? And you see a lot of content on internet, you know what I mean? Me fucking with brother. But, you know what I mean? He was my consultant for my label, and that's how I started my own label. He would basically told me how to start my own record label, and told me how to basically, like, you know what I mean? Me being my own distribution company, there's no black independent distribution companies available in the country. Yeah. You feel me? There's only less than 5 of us, bro. Yeah. There's no such thing as a black independent distributor. The record labels have that in the hole. You feel me? I'm one of the few black independent distribution companies available. You feel me? And my mentor was Suge Knight.
So if someone wanted to get under Juice, you know what I'm saying? How would they go about reaching you?
JuiceDivisionDistro.com.
Okay.
Go JuiceDivisionDistro.com. You feel me? Send your fucking links to your songs, to your YouTube, to your Spotify. You gonna get a notification within 45 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. You're gonna get a notification. You know, if somebody gonna be letting you know, hey, we reviewed your music and we're gonna contact you. We're gonna set out a marketing campaign for your music and we're gonna be our greatest hits and we're gonna take it to the next level. Every artist that I've worked with so far, I could take an individual from having 0 monthly listeners on Spotify to 10,000 monthly listeners on Spotify.
This is what I'm talking about.
And I could take you from having motherfucking no motion whatsoever, you feel me? And that's the difference. A lot of people come and they hit Juice Division Distro and they say, hey man, I want to be a distribution company. You feel me? It's not about being a distribution company. And you know what I mean? About putting somebody music on Spotify. Anybody can do that. You feel me? There's a new distribution company opening every day. You feel me? It's about actually doing numbers for that individual artist and taking an artist's career to the next level. And that's what Juice Division Distro does. You feel me? Because anybody could distribute your music and put it on Spotify, put it on Apple Music, put it on YouTube. Anybody could do that. You could do that on DistroKid. You could do that on TuneCore. You could do that on CD Baby.
That's what I did. What I did with TuneCore.
Anybody could put your music on fucking Spotify. Yeah. And you could keep 100% of that money.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's how many songs are getting distributed on Spotify a day? 60,000. 90,000 songs are being fucking distributed on Spotify today. There's so much fucking noise. How are you standing out from 60,000 songs that's being distributed today? That's when Juice Division Distro comes in effect, you feel me? And we actually make sure that you stand out from the other fucking, honestly, I think we're at 120,000 songs get distributed on Spotify a day. That's a lot of fucking noise. So I'm not just a distributor, you feel me? I'm actually taking and making that motherfucking noise and making you stand out. I don't give a fuck about artists that's getting 2,000 motherfucking a month.
Yeah.
400 a month. If you're getting paid off your music, you're doing good and you're making it. If you're paying your rent off of music, you're paying your bills off of music, it's not making $1 million. It's not about making $1 million and going platinum. If you could pay your rent off of music, you made it.
Yeah.
If you paid your cell phone this month off of music, you made it. Yeah. If you motherfucking put out your music and you got enough streams, you feel me? And nigga, just to get a motherfucking $4,000 on Spotify, you need 1 million streams.
Yeah.
On motherfucking Apple Music, you gotta get a motherfucking 1 million streams is 7,000. On motherfucking YouTube, 1 million streams is YouTube.
Yeah.
1 million streams is how many on YouTube? 1 million streams is 2,000. Okay. On Spotify, 1 million streams is 4,000.
That's how much money they gonna give you for them streams?
On Apple Music, yes. On Apple Music, 1 million stream is 7,000.
Okay.
So you need 1 million streams just to get
$7,000
on Apple Music.
Yeah.
You need 1 million streams just to get $4,000 on Spotify.
Yeah.
So what if it takes you a year to get 1 million streams? That rapper think he popping. Yeah. He knocking all the bitches. He's doing his greatest hits. You feel me? But honestly, how much did you make?
Yeah.
You need to be making 1 million streams a month just to get $4,000 on Spotify.
Hey, and these are things people need to know. Exactly. These are things artists don't know, but they invest their money in their videos and then wondering why they're not receiving no income.
They're not receiving no income at all. You feel me? Them streams, you're getting percentage of a penny. But you can get paid. You can get paid like a motherfucker. You feel me? But you need to be with a good team. You need to take this shit as it's a business. You feel me? Fuck DistroKid. Fuck TuneCore. Get with somebody that believe in you.
Yeah.
Nigga, sing your music with somebody that likes your music and get a real distribution deal. You're not a real rapper if you do not have a deal.
Okay.
And if go sign with Empire, go sign with motherfucking GT Digital, go sign with motherfucking Dizzler, you know what I mean? Go sign with Juice Division Distro, get with somebody that's gonna believe in you and put their engine behind you. You feel me? Dizzler is giving you 50-50 of, you know what I mean? They'll take 50% of the bacon and they will put you on their platform, but they don't take 50% of your butt.
Yeah.
You feel me? They're gonna take a lot of fucking money. Juice Division takes 70-30. You feel me?
Do you?
70-30, you know what I mean? And we're going to push you and give you the same energy. You feel me? But actually, they got a good program going on that Desert. They got a good program going on that motherfucking Empire. Empire going to give you a partnership deal for 50-50, and they going to give you that Empire engine. The Desert going to give you that motherfucking Desert engine. You know what I mean? But you're going to give them 50-50. I'm going to give you that same engine for 70-30.
So, man, what words of inspiration can you give to the up-and-coming artist who doesn't have a distribution deal, who doesn't have anybody backing him, and who doesn't financially have the money to do it, but he believes he got talent? What do you say to him?
He believes he has talent?
Yes.
I'm going to give you some juice game. It's not about me. It's not about you. You feel me? He could rap right now. He could be the hardest rapper you ever heard. But it's about the people.
Okay.
The people gotta choose you. You feel me? If the people don't choose you, you're nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
America, they love, you feel me? The motherfucking, they before they motherfucking vote for a gangster, the hardest gangster, they motherfucking vote for Shamar. You feel me? It's about the people that vote behind you. You know what I mean? If they get behind you,
so get the people behind you.
You have to have the people. If you don't blow up if you don't blow up in your own segment, whatever you do, you gotta blow up in your own segment.
Okay.
You gotta get the people behind you. The people have to choose you. Nigga, it's not about the record labels no more. It's about algorithm. If you get the algorithm, If you get the algorithm to choose you,
yeah, you won.
It's over.
Yeah.
The labels don't have no more power.
Yeah.
They take the label, the labels could still get your ass on radio and they could still do their greatest hits. But now, it's not up to the labels no more. They was the key holders. You feel me? They was keeping it from a motherfucker. You feel
it's
me?
over now.
Now a 40-year-old woman can make it on motherfucking goddamn rapping and nigga and say, West Oakland, bitch. I'm on the island on a Tuesday. Yeah. A 40-year-old woman
as long
can
as
make
people
it.
like you.
Because the people chose that bitch.
Yeah.
And now she the most viral thing on TikTok. You feel me? Now they say you couldn't be a 30-year-old rapper. You feel me? Now you can say you couldn't be a 40-year-old rapper. But now, nigga, Tuesday, nigga, West Oakland, bitch. You feel me? She went viral on TikTok and now she the hottest thing cracking. The people could choose you now. Yeah. You feel me? They took it out the label's hands. If we like you, and we want to motherfucking commit to your motherfucking cause, you feel me? That's what it's about, bro. You don't need, and I say you don't need the labels because you need the game and structure. You feel me? And it's game recognized game. If a label come to you right now and say, hey, I want to sign you for $50,000. I want that song for $50,000. These rappers are so bougie nowadays, they won't sign for the $50,000. Oh, I'm such and such. No, sign for that $50,000.
Yeah.
Get under that label and it's game recognized game. Learn everything from them. Study them. You know what I mean? Be in a video. You feel me? Game recognized game. Give them the fucking 2 years contract that they want. You feel me? Who gives a fuck? You feel me? You got the rest of your fucking life, but you need to learn the game from somebody.
Absolutely.
So if somebody fucking believe in you, you feel me? Go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to sign that contract. You feel me? But make sure, you feel me? When you're an artist, you feel me? You don't sign longevity contracts.
Yeah. Last question, man. What's up next for Juice Lee, man? What's coming in your future?
Gold and platinum. The Juice Division Distro, in order for us to separate ourselves from any average local joker, we have to have a Billboard charting success, a platinum charting success, or a motherfucking, you know what I mean, gold charting success. And like I said, I can make, you know what I mean, I can turn water into wine. You know what I mean? I can motherfucking, you know what I mean? You know, walk on water and not get wet. So, just to show these motherfuckers that I'm not no local joker, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I am Smack Beyonce.
Yeah.
I'm about to go ahead and deliver a little gold, little jubilee light. You feel me? I'm about to go ahead and get on the Billboard chart. You feel me? So now when you tell them something, before you do it, you feel me? And you actually do it, then you know that you ain't playing. Because when Jordan was on the playing field and he was doing his greatest hits, nigga, he told you, check this out, I'm about to go to the hole, I'm about to do a spin move, and I'm about to do a motherfucking reverse layup, and then the referee's gonna call a foul.
Yes, Lord. Hey, man, tell the people one more time where they can reach you and find your music.
Juice Division Distro.com. You feel me? Any artists that's trying to get their level to the next level, these other distributors, the only thing they're gonna do is get your music on Spotify. They're gonna get your music on motherfucking Apple Music. But I'm gonna get your music to the next level. You feel me? If you're trying to do your greatest hits, you feel me? And boomulate on the headstand, holla at Juice Division Distro, and let's go platinum, man. You know what I mean? Smack Beyonce.
Hey man, this the host that love to smoke and sometimes choke. And we gave you a little information, knowledge game, and tried to lace your shoes one time, man. This Juice Leader P. And we out of here. I'll see y'all in the comments. Peace!